everyone, welcome. Good evening. This is Ask Profit on NDTV Profit. I'm your host Malika Mishra, and with me today is my colleague Anushi Vakharia. Along the next 1 hour, we will be taking up all your queries, so don't forget to call us on the screens. Hi Ravi, welcome to the show. Firstly, a big development we are seeing from the NSE, and this is on the expiry date changes. Can you talk about this development?
Yeah, definitely. I think this is a positive note. I can say that because Thursday is a very difficult day for the other expiries also, the merging that day. So Monday, you have enough time to do the settlement and understand the market volatility. So I think that step is very good from the exchange.
Okay, so that's the view for the NSE shift and expiry dates that we are seeing. But with that, let's move to our queries for the day. And now the first query is from Prasad from Kuwait, who wants to understand whether he should buy Kalyan or Senko jewelers at current levels. Ravi, I want to take this up with you. What's your view on these two counters, and which is the preferred player?
Anushi ma'am, I think both of the stocks are in downward channel and continue is breaking low and low. So my suggestion is that don't enter at this level. Make distance from Kalyan Jeweler and Senko Gold also, because you may see Kalyan Jeweler is 430 to 420 levels again, and Senko is also in downward side around 260 to 250 levels. So better to avoid these stocks for buying.
So Ravi, considering this segment which is there, the jewelry side business, are there any particular stocks that you're constructive about?
Yeah, Titan is a very positive stocks, and you may buy at current levels, and you can accumulate also at this level, and for the target of 3,400 to 3,500 level. So better put the stop loss of 2,800, buy Titan, that is strong fundamental and strong technical chart also. So they can give the positive returns in next couple of months.
Okay, great. Hi Ravi, this is Malika. We have another query. John has written to us on WhatsApp. He holds 65 shares of Samvardhana Motherson at 87.75, and he wants to hold on to this share for a long term. Now, a lot of auto stocks are undergoing a bit of pain because of Trump tariffs and all the global action that we're seeing on this front. What do you think about Samvardhana Motherson in the long term?
See, the overall structure is looking weak, but I can say that you are in profit. Better to book the profit, because I don't think so it's sustained at current level. It may touch again around 85 to 90 level. So major correction is due on this stock. So I can say that better you have to take exit or book the profit.
Okay, next query is from Bhagya, and he wants to get a view on Tejas Networks. He's bought about 20 shares at a price of 954. If you pull out the stock price of the company, it's seen a significant downtick from those levels. He wants to understand whether he should continue to hold on it or sell it for the short-term period. So, Ravi, coming back to you on Tejas Networks, what's your view on this one?
Anushi ma'am, continue. We have seen profit booking on this stock, but I can say that at this point of time, I don't think so. You may continue this position, because stock is in strong downward channel, right? And you may see 680 to 670 level. So I can suggest another stock is Gensar Technology. That stock is looking attractive at this point of time. So you can enter that stock, take exit from here.
Understood. And now let's welcome Venkatesh. He's joining us on the phone line. Hi Venkatesh, good evening.
Yeah, good evening ma'am.
Good evening. Please ask your question.
Yeah, first of all, I wish to thank your channel, because last week I asked about VEL.
Okay.
So they suggested me to average it, and I had made a profit of it also.
Wow, that's great. That's great, Venkatesh. Thank you so much.
Thank you, your analyst and your channel also as well.
Thank you. Please go ahead with the question today.
Yeah, second is today I'm asking about Zomato.
Okay.
I purchased 1,100 shares at the rate of 267.
Okay, okay.
So I wish to know, should I average it now or wait for 6 months to 1 year?
Understood. And when did you buy these shares, Venkatesh?
3 months back.
3 months back. Okay. And you want a long-term view on this one or a short-term?
Long-term.
Okay, got it.
Long-term, and as well as can I average it at this amount also?
At this point. Okay, got it, got it.
Yeah.
Ravi, Venkatesh holds 1,100 shares of Zomato at 267 rupees a piece, and he bought these stocks 3 months back. Now, seeing the the juncture at which the stock currently is, Venkatesh wants to know if this is the right time to average his stocks of Zomato, and also I'd like to know what is your long-term perspective on Zomato, considering that it comes from a very competitive space.
Yeah, Malika ma'am, you rightly said that now the current juncture is attractive, but I can say that, sir, please wait for some time and be patient, right? So do average, but once it touch around the 220 to 210 level, please note down the level. Don't hurry to average. Just wait and watch. Average at 220 to 210 levels. That point of time, risk reward ratio is good, and the stock in long term you can see the level of 280 to 285 again, but it will take time. So better don't average at this point of time. Better to follow the levels so your position is in good hand.
Okay, and are you bullish on stocks in this space for that matter?
Not much, but the levels are 285 or 270. You can say that once market recover, then that level will achieve soon.
Okay, next we have a caller joining us, and this is Ravi from Hyderabad. Hi Ravi, how can we help you on the show today?
Hi madam, I am holding RCF at 204.
Right.
For short term, another 6 months. My question is, can I average it now, or is it right time to exit?
Ravi, just wanted to understand when was the time that you entered in this counter?
At the rate of 204, madam.
204, but when did you enter? How long back?
Another 3 months before.
Okay, so 3 months before. Ravi, coming to you for something like a RCF, he's made an entry 3 months before this and wants to understand what's the short term, that's a 6-month outlook on the counter.
See, the stock is trading very low, and you can say that in a strong support level. So I can say that the new investor also can see this stock, because this stock have a potential to achieve the 160 to 180 levels in 1 or 2 years. But I can say that, sir, better you to do the average at current level. Put the stop loss of 100 rupees for the target of 160 to 170 levels. Not 200, but your average will down, and you can achieve profit early.
Okay, got it. And now we have Vishwas. He's calling us from Bengaluru. Hi, Vishwas.
Hi ma'am, good evening ma'am.
Good evening. Please ask away your question.
Ma'am, Motilal Oswal shares 700 quantity.
Okay.
Average price 650. 1 month back buy ma'am.
Okay.
Short term 6 months ma'am. Buy or sell extra shares ma'am.
Okay, understood your question, Vishwas. Ravi, Vishwas holds 700 shares of Motilal Oswal at 650 rupees a piece. He has bought them 1 month back, and he wants to hold them for the next 6 months. Motilal Oswal is currently trading around 575 rupees or so, and has seen cuts of close to 3% in the past 5 days itself. What is your view on Motilal Oswal? Because we keep getting views repeatedly on this particular stock. So go ahead and give us your short-term view.
Yeah, ma'am, stock is in downward channel, I can say that, but the purchase level is 650 and 620 levels. That investor can make a strategy at this point of time, put the stop loss of 550. If you want to buy at 570 to 565 level, and hold for the target of 620 to 650 levels. So that's why I am not exiting this stock, but I expect some pullback. So better Vishwasji, put your Vishwas on this stock and wait for some time, but be clever, wait for your levels. Once you achieve your levels, then take exit, because long term is not very good, but short term you can see the pullback.
Okay, well, that's the views for Motilal Oswal that we are seeing. Next up, next query is from Rana from Kerala, and he wants to understand the view on Sonata Software. Bought 60 shares at a price of 414. Wants to understand whether he should continue to hold on this or sell. Currently facing a loss of around 2,000. And if you pull out Sonata Software's
stock price, in fact, we'll see the year-to-date return has been negative. It's seen a 38% of a downtick. Ravi, coming to you on this, whether Rana should continue to hold, whether there's some strength in the counter, or what's the outlook here?
Every IT stocks is in corrective zone, but I can say that Sonata Software the stock is good. Now bottom outing phase is going on. So you just put the stop loss of 350 and wait for the 420 to 430 levels. But once achieve the 420 or 430 levels, then you take exit. Otherwise, you just again ask profit.
Well, Ravi, I'd also like to know, because Nifty IT has been such a pain point these days, and especially with regards to what's going on abroad in the US, IT seems to be quite vulnerable. Do you think it's a good idea, wise move to invest in the IT space despite, valuations being attractive? Maybe, perhaps?
Yeah, but my point is totally different. I'm betting on the Indian exposure companies like Dixon Technology, Sonata Software, Genser Technology, or Gentech, or you can say there's Mustard. That IT stocks will perform tremendous in next couple of years, right? So there has an opportunity, but this is not right time because I know market is in downward channel and every stock's in corrective zone. So wait for good levels and enter at good levels so you can make good profit. That's why I'm saying that watch, ask profit, and ask profit.
Very well. We will take up another WhatsApp query. D. Mazumdar has written to us from Odisha. He holds 200 shares of Tanla Platforms at 734 rupees. He's sitting on a loss of close to 60,000 from this investment. He's asking whether to hold or sell. Although we do not know the time horizon with which he wants to invest in this particular company, the company has fallen close to 22% in the past 1 month on the stock exchanges. Tanla Platform is a company that is engaged in multinational communications. Ravi, what's your view on Tanla Platforms? Why has the stock seen that kind of decline in the past 1 month, and will it continue to behave this way on the stock exchanges going ahead?
See, ma'am, stock has corrected around 40 to 45%, right? So better once you invest, you put the stop loss at 20%, 30%, but now stock is down around 40%, right? So from this level to achieve 700 levels will be difficult, right? So this is the time where you can choose another stock. So I can suggest 2 stocks. Number 1 is a Bank of Baroda. Change in a banking counter, and number 2 is a Power Grid is a PSU. So you can choose any one and buy at current level, and you can also add quantity more because that stock is 250 and 200. So you exit at 400, you can buy double quantity and you recover your loss. But this point of time, I think Tanla Platform you should take exit.
Okay, take an exit in Tanla Platform. Well, that's the view. Next, we have a caller joining us, and this is Anmol from Noida. Hi, Anmol. How can we help you on the show today?
Hi. Good evening.
Yes,
actually,
please.
I bought 100 shares of Concor at 1050 average price, and I just want to know from Raviji, when should I book my loss on this? And if I hold it for a long time, will it see the purchase price? Are there any chances?
Anmol, if I can understand what was the rationale behind entering the stock, I suspect that you must have bought this last year.
Yeah, you're right. I bought it last year, and when the dedicated freight corridor was announced, so I thought Concor will be the biggest beneficiary of that dedicated freight corridor.
Okay, so you want a 6-month view or even the current view on whether you should book losses on this counter, right?
Yeah. I just want to know whether it will see the purchase price in near future, like 6 months. Otherwise, when should I book the loss at what price?
Okay, Ravi, I'll come to you for something like a Concor. He's facing a loss of about 42,000 on the counter and wants to understand whether he should book his losses right now or continue to hold on it.
Anushri ma'am, for Anmolji, I have a 2 strategy. Number 1, you can just wait and put the stop loss of 570, and you can do average once it achieves the 610 to 615 level, and the next target would be the 850. This is the number 1 strategy. Number 2 strategy, you just take exit from Concor and you add at IRFC and RVNL at this point of time, so that stock have also potential to achieve upside movement around to 10 to 20% from the current level. So both you can apply or you can take a single call. That is your call, but I can more confident on IRFC and RVNL.
Okay, got it. So you're confident on IRFC and RVNL. So some bias towards railway stocks over there. But let's take up another caller. Andu is calling us from Chennai. Hi Andu, good evening.
Yeah, hi, good evening.
How are you and what's your question today?
Yeah, so like I'm holding a few Tata Motors shares.
Okay.
So now the stock has been corrected a lot and currently it is trading at 619. I have 36 shares.
Okay.
So will it fall under 600 or it will, what will be the target price I should wait, or I will start accumulating a few more? So I'm having budget of around 50,000 rupees. So should I start investing or should I wait? How much till it will fall under?
Okay. Andu, since when do you hold these shares of Tata Motors?
So like for the last 3-4 months, I am purchasing like few quantities. So average price is like 715.
Understood. And for how long do you want to keep holding them?
Yeah, 3-4 years, long term only.
Okay. Ravi, what's your view on Tata Motors? Andu is currently sitting on a loss of close to 4,000 rupees by just investing in Tata Motors 3 to 4 months back. He currently holds 36 shares at 715 rupees a piece. He has bought them sporadically in the past 3 months. The stock is now trading around 619 levels and has not done quite well in the past 1 month if we talk about recent times. Where do you think the stock is headed in the next couple of months?
See, the stock is currently in a trading as a negative zone, but Andu sir has added they want to invest is 50,000 rupees. I think so. I can say the level when you invest and wait for the target. Number one, 600. You can note down the price. 600 you can add 10 to 20,000, and 580 you can add rest of the amount. And the next target would be the 780 to 800 level in next 6 to 8 months. So don't panic, don't look into another stocks. Sit with the confidence of this stock and you may achieve the target of 680 and also you make profit also. So better to put the average price of 580 to 600 levels and wait for the target.
Okay, well, that's the view for Tata Motors that we are seeing. Next, we have a caller joining us, and this is Mohan from Bangalore. Hi, Mohan. How can we help you on the show today?
Yeah, good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Please state your query.
Yeah, ma'am. I want to buy one of the bank, that is Canara Bank. May I know how is the fundamentals and the technicals?
Okay.
I want to invest for 1 year time period.
And any
is it best or should I invest in other banks?
Okay, so overall banking sector view that you're seeing. Any particular reason that you want to enter in this space?
Yeah, since 1 year it has not performed well, banking sector. So I am hoping that it may perform in coming years.
Okay, let me take this query across to Ravi. Ravi, your view on Canara Bank, or are there any other alternatives that Mohan can invest into?
Yeah, Anushri ma'am, I have a lot of bank in radar, so I can say that. Yeah, first I'll tell you to Canara Bank. Canara Bank fundamental is good. In fact, compared to the PSUs, banks are fundamental is now stable and good, but the market sentiment is not good, right? So Canara Bank, you enter at 75 level. Note down the levels because levels is important at this point of time because market is more volatile, right? So 75 level where you can enter and put the target of 120 in next 8 to 9 months, and stop loss is 65 levels. Number one stock. Number two is a PSB, Punjab and Sindh Bank. You can enter there also for the target of 52 rupees. And right now is 39, put the stop loss of 35. The third stock is Bank of Baroda. 180 to 195 is attractive level, and they have a potential to achieve 240 levels very soon. So you can put the stop loss of 170 and buy Bank of Baroda also. So you include all three banks or you include single banks, but I think speed are same for upside.
Okay, well, Ravi, thanks for all those details. I'm pretty
Hello and welcome back to Ask Profit only on NDTV Profit, a show where you ask your questions on the numbers flashing on your screen. You can also write to us on WhatsApp. Today we're being joined by Mahesh M. Ojha on the fundamentals and Ravi Singh on the technicals. Welcome back, gentlemen. Let's take up our first caller after this very short break. Aniket is joining us on the phone line from Pune. Hi Aniket, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Please ask away your question.
So I'm holding IRFC shares, quantity 500,
Okay.
at an average price of 180. These are held purchased maybe 6 to 8 months back when there was a good rally. As of now, I'm sitting on a 32k loss. So I wanted to have a long-term 6 to 12 months view about shall I hold it or book some partial or book loss.
Understood your question. Ravi, I'll take this one to you, especially because some time back you were very bullish on IRFC and RVNL. Go ahead, this query. Aniket holds 500 shares of IRFC at 180 apiece and he's sitting on a loss of 30,000. Do you think he'll be able to offset his losses based on how the stock is poised to perform in the coming 6 months to 1 year time?
See, ma'am, IRFC is trading 114, right? So I think at this point of time is near to the long-term support, and now stock is consolidating more and more at 110 to 115 levels. So these levels are attractive. So I can suggest just wait and watch. If you want to do average, then do some more average at this point of time. And if your vision is clearly 9 to 12 months, then I can say that you can gain some return also. So better to put the stop loss of 100 rupees and enter at current market price. Do some average for the target of 155 immediate target. I can say that in next 9 months or 12 months. So once it's achieved, then you can ask again.
Okay, well, that's the view for IRF.
Falling consistently in its own cycles in the past couple of months, since July 2024. Why do you think this is happening, and how deep are the cuts going to be for this particular stock?
I think, Gul ma'am, don't panic at this point of time. Stock may take a support from the 42 or 40 levels, and below 40 it's not sustainable. So I can say that just wait and watch. Put the target of 52 rupees. That is easily achievable target from the Bank of Maharashtra. So, but if you want to do the average, then 45 price is a good price where you can do the average. So wait for some time, at least 3 to 6 months you can just invest in this stock and you get the return.
Okay, so that's the view for the stock that we are seeing, Bank of Maharashtra. Next we have Naveen from Hyderabad, wants to understand the view on ITI. He holds about 300 shares at a price of 259. Another one of those stocks which have been under pressure in the last month or so, currently facing a loss of around 4,000. Ravi, first I'll come to you on this. What's your view on ITI?
See, ITI, I'm very much bullish from the current level, but I can say that the market is not sustainable, market is not supporting. That's why we have seen corrective zone. But the attractive level is a 235 to 240 level. So if investor have a position, then wait for some time, put the stop loss of 220 rupees, and very easily this stock will achieve the target of 280 to 290 levels in next 6 to 9 months.
Okay, 280 to 290 is the levels that Ravi is suggesting for ITI. Mahesh, want to get going on. We have next caller joining us, and this is Rajesh from Mumbai. Hi Rajesh, how can we help you on the show today?
Hi, how are you, madam?
I'm good, how are you?
Fine, madam. I am a regular watcher of your NDTV Profit, and it has really helped me a lot, So I always take advices, and Mr. Ravi Singh is very excellent, I always hear him in all your programs, and he gives a very good advices.
I'm pretty sure Ravi appreciates the comments, and thank you so much for tuning to NDTV Profit and asking your queries to us.
Madam, I have 200 shares of Glaxo Pharma at the price of 2,800 rupees.
Right.
And I have purchased it hoping that it will become the next Abbott India, you know. So looking at the Abbott, I just purchased Glaxo. So please advise me what is the future of the company and give the best advice, you know.
And any particular time horizon that you have, Ravi?
When I can hold it for a year.
Hold it for a year, okay.
2 years, yeah.
Okay. Ravi, first I'll take this up with you, a view for Glaxo Pharma, since he clearly appreciates your commentary and your outlook on various of these counters.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. See, stock structure is good. I think Mahesh ji also agree with me. If you compare in a pharma sector, this stock have a strong fundamental capacity, and also in a technical, you can see in a longer term also. So the stock have potential to achieve the 3,000 and 3,200 levels in a longer term prospect. So I can say that, sir, please wait, sit tight, and you see the level of 3,200 level very soon.
Okay, continue to hold and see levels of 3,200. Mahesh, I'll take your
Pick up another WhatsApp query. Sudhir has written to us from Hyderabad. Now, Sudhir holds 2,000 shares of IDFC at 72 rupees a piece. IDFC is currently trading around 56. Sorry. And Anushi, can you take up that query?
Of course. So he's holding about, if you look at Sudhir, he's holding about 2,000 shares of IDFC, and this is at a price of 72. Now we're not sure whether he wants to continue to hold on this counter or sell. But Ravi, firstly, I'll take your outlook on something like a IDFC bank.
See, ma'am, no doubt the stock is in downward channel, but I can say that put the stop loss at 52 and wait for some time, because the stock is good, but this time is not good for this banking counter. So he can invest at next 6 to 8 months. So they can continue with the stop loss of 52, and definitely stock will achieve the target of 68 to 72.
Okay, well, that's the technical check that we are seeing for IDFC Bank. Mahesh, want to get your sense?